Good evening and welcome to this magnificent evening of Breathwork. So nice to see all the beautiful smiling faces with our beloved Tobey tonight. I'm very excited to share this with you. So welcome to Universal Spirit Center. And I'm going to share some of the things that we're doing so that we can move that out of the way and then totally focus on self-care, self-love, embracing our breath. So once again, welcome to Universal Spirit Center. Welcome to Awakening Wednesday as we expand and explore our spiritual connection in so many different ways, recognizing that whatever you call it, God, Source, Light, Buddha, Uwa, 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 baby, I love you, whatever it is, that it is there for you always. And these tools that we bring on Wednesday are other ways to connect with the divine. So we start with a blessing, and then I will go into song, and then coming out of song, I will share a couple of the things that were going on, and then it'll be all about Tobey. So as we take this breath in, we take in the breath knowing that the well-beingness of God is right here, right now. And that this divine well-beingness is healing the planet. It is expanding through each of us as we embrace our call, as we embrace the divine that is showing up as us, knowing that we are here on point, that we are by divine appointment, and that we walk with a big stick, the stick of God. So in that, we take this breath and we open our presence, our consciousness to that which is. My mind is opening, opening. My mind is opening, opening. I am opening. My heart is opening, opening. My heart is opening, opening. My life is opening, opening. My life is opening, opening. And I look out and I see that my world is opening, opening. Our world is opening, opening. I am, we are, I am, we are. Oh, openness. Know that you are Divine Spirit opening up to the greater yet to be. That all that there is that's going on is the breath of God breathing in and through you, this divine breath. He is open, is open, opening. So just staying in this space, breathing in this divine. Here at Universal Spirit Center, we pride ourselves on being a global spiritual community, that we go beyond our community and we reach out to others to share, to be about expanding the consciousness that's everywhere. So one of the things we want to celebrate, okay, let's see here. Because as we're ending, this is celebrating the month of March, Women's, the power of the woman. Yes. So we give thanks and praise for the women that have gone before, for us that are here right now, and for the young ones that are coming. And with that being said, Easter is right around the corner. And so we are welcome back the community, all of you out there online that have been at home watching, and that's a great thing to do, but we're welcoming you back into the space on Sunday and Wednesday to come out and get your spirit fed up close and personal to feel that divine energy. So Easter, we will have an Easter egg hunt. I'm so excited. And we will have a brunch with a DJ, and it'll be really wonderful right after second gathering. So bring the kids, bring the family, come spend it with your spiritual family. And with that, let me just do a couple more. This Saturday, we have First Saturday with the Angels. Margot Alora has done this for many, many years at the center. You can go online at universalspiritcenter.com. She's amazing. She is a medium, and really a beautiful way of getting centered and anchored and having some help from the other side. So if you're interested in that, please. And one last thing. As we go through this time, there are a lot of us that have grief about the releasing of a job or people or our animals. Our beloved Borg Hill will be sponsoring a grief support circle at our office right across the street. And once again, you can find more information about that at universalspiritcenter.com. So, okay, now let's take a breath. We've gotten all of that out of the way. And lastly, I sometimes forget, if you feel open to share, we have a basket in the back. If you'd like to throw in something, that would be awesome. All right, now let's get ready to bring our beloved Tobey on for this incredible evening of breathwork. Tobey.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to come on stage for just a minute to say hello to everybody there at home. And then after this, you'll just see my head. Oh. Hold, please. Okay. All right. There we go. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in person. Thank you for tuning in at home. I'm just coming up on stage for a brief moment to say hello to everybody at home, and then you'll just see my head bopping around because I like to be on the floor with everybody. So thank you for coming for yourselves. As Gino mentioned, this is a night of self-care, of self-love. And something that has always fascinated me about breathwork is how is this thing that we do every moment, every second of every day of our lives, how could it take us to all these places? When we learn to control the breath in certain ways, we can have all these magnificent experiences. So breath work is pranayama. It's an ancient technique that the yogis would do to ascend, to get closer to God. They learned how to control their breath. Pranayama is the control of the breath. And prana means life force energy, that which moves through us, that which animates us and makes us alive, enlivens us. And ayama means to expand. So this is the expansion of life force energy. And through this beautiful practice, we can quiet our minds, we can achieve rest, deep rest. We can find peace. We can find God. We can find answers to our life's problems. We can unwind patterns and programming in our subconscious minds. And we can go to altered states of consciousness. Just through this thing that we do every single day, that every human is equipped with. It's what we do, what we have to do to be alive. It's just proof that God is within each one of us. The divine is within each one of us. So that's what this practice is all about. This is about connecting with our divinity within and expanding that and bringing it up to our knowing, connecting our heads and our hearts. A lot of us spend our time in our heads. It's what we've been taught in our society, in our culture, to be analytical, to be intellectual, to think. And we have cut off everything below our heads. And there's an integration that happens with this practice. It's a healing of not just the physical body as we are oxygenating our bodies and creating an alkaline atmosphere within ourselves, but it's also a connection, an integration of the spiritual, the energetic body, the mental, the emotional, and the physical. So it brings integrity, wholeness throughout all of our bodies. It's quite beautiful. So again, thank you guys for showing up for this. And I did also want to talk about what's happening, the energies that are happening on the planet that many have. I've talked to, I think, everybody in this room about this, but I received a message from Spirit last year that there would be new energies coming to the planet in January and that it would peak in March. And I didn't know, I was all excited, like, oh, new energies, like, oh, we're going to Disneyland, right? And then I'm like, oh, these are the new energies. Oh my God, like there's so much that's happening that feels like maybe chaos. And not just with my life, but every single person that I speak to. There's ending of jobs, there's dying of loved ones and of pets, there's transitioning homes, there's a lot of things happening. There's emotional breakdowns, or where we experience that the way that we've been living, the way we've been experiencing life is no longer working for us, and now we're kind of hitting a wall, and we're not understanding what's happening. But there is a whole planetary shift that is happening. So it's not just you. It's not just you. It's not just me. It's all of us that are experiencing this collectively. And it's just, if I could just reframe this for you, it's not exactly chaos, or maybe it is, chaos that's asking us to be the eye of the storm, that's asking us to shift ourselves and to step into something new. And the other thing that I've noticed is that our thoughts are becoming reality in the physical faster and faster and faster. So we have to be really conscious and aware of our thoughts and our words. And they produce actions that we attract these circumstances and these people to us. And we may not even be aware the energy that we're creating in our head and with our emotions and with our words. So I just want everybody to drop into that for a moment. And again, let's locate that divine spark within each one of us. So just bring your awareness to your heart, to the center of your chest. And find that light that lives within you, like that pilot light that never goes out. It may be a pinprick of light or a candle flame or as big as a spotlight. Just find that. And feel its warmth. See its flicker. And grow it to fill your whole chest. You may see the light, feel the warmth, experience the vibration, and know that this is the energy, the light of the divine. It's unconditionally loving, infinitely healing, and it lives within each one of us. We all have the answers within. And we are all our own healers. So as we focus on this light, I want each of you to say out loud, at home and in person, I am light. I am light. I am love. I am everything that I need. And take a breath into that. So many times we're saying, I am this, I am that, and I'm not even going to say the lower vibrational negative things that we all tend to say about ourselves. But we can choose something else. We can choose something higher. We can choose something lighter, a higher vibration. And just notice how when you say, I am light, I am love, I am everything that I need, how that feels within you. Let's just do it one more time and just notice how that feels as you're saying these words. I am light. I am light. I am love. I am love. I am all that I need. And breathe into that. Beautiful. So let's take this vibration, this energy into our practice, and go ahead and take a moment and set your own personal intention. Maybe it is to embody these words, this I am. This I am is super powerful. I am creates a ripple effect across the quantum field, across the universe. So be aware of what you are saying about yourself, about what I am. Let's go ahead and take a moment and set your intention for this practice. Not yet, not yet. Oh, not yet, Gino. Sorry, not yet. Good. And so for those of you who are new to this practice, I'll just explain the mechanics of it. So it's a very simple, gentle, 3-part breath. It is like receiving the waves of the ocean. It's a very feminine breath. So we're going to do all open mouth, and we're going to breathe into the belly, into the chest, and out through the mouth. And you can do that with me, in person and at home. Open mouth, breathing into the belly, chest, and out through the mouth. 2 in, 1 out. If you want to connect them, you can. If you want to separate them, you can. It's 2 in and 1 out. And you can customize it and go the speed that you want. I suggest you do a gentle, slower breath. If you are moving through something challenging and you want to raise your vibration and get the energy moving, you can breathe faster. But don't push. Honor yourself. Honor your needs. Honor where you're at. So 2 in, 1 out. So we'll do that for 7 minutes. And then I will ask you to take a big inhale and fill your lungs and hold. And you'll hold for as long as you can without struggle. And I will time it, and I'll call a release after 1 minute. So if you need to release earlier, that's fine. And then we'll just take a moment after that to rest and reset, recalibrate. And then we'll go back into the 3-part breath. So we do that whole segment 3 times. And then after that, after the last inhale, hold, exhale, you're going to relax into Shavasana. Shavasana being corpse pose. This is just a relaxation where you just get to lay there, relax, let your body integrate all the work that you've done. And this is a beautiful rest and meditation at the end. And a couple things can happen if you're new to this practice. You might get cold, you might get hot. And remember, this is the prana moving through our bodies in ways that maybe it never has before. So it's filling our whole bodies. And if you've done acupuncture, you know anything about Chinese medicine, you know we have these meridians that run through our bodies. And in the Eastern cultures, they're known as nadis, N-A-D-I. And we have 12,000 nadis throughout our bodies. that's a lot of channels, energetic channels, right? So you might feel things like tingles. You might feel like electricity or pulses. This thing might happen to your hands, these lobster claws where your hands freeze. It's called tetany. It actually has a name. So if it happens, just know it's totally normal. It happens a lot when it's your first time breathing. And sometimes the energy, as it's moving, when it comes up against blocks, it manifests like that in our hands, or sometimes in our mouths, like in an O shape. This happened to me the first time I breathed. So if that happens, just know that it's perfectly normal. If it's uncomfortable, you can start breathing through your nose to release it. If it's not uncomfortable, just allow it to be there. Some people have out-of-body experiences. These are the more fantastical things that happen. Some people talk to God. Some people, find answers or solutions. And some people fall asleep. Some people are with their monkey mind the whole time. Whatever you experience is perfect. Because even if you are, in there in your thinking mind the whole time, just know that you are still getting a body full of oxygen. You're getting a lot of physical benefits. You're getting mental, emotional, and energetic benefits that you may not know about. And I expect most of you will sleep very peacefully tonight. Okay. The other thing that can happen is samadhi, which is a Sanskrit word that has, all Sanskrit words have many meanings. The definition that I like to use for this practice is bliss. So it's when we're above the thoughts. We're not asleep, we're not awake, but we're in the silent space. It's quite beautiful, and yogis and meditators work decades or maybe their whole lives to achieve this state of samadhi, and it can happen the very first time you practice pranayama. So if you go to that space, it's a gift. And just know that you might also stop breathing for a moment as you go to that samadhi space, and people will realize this and shake themselves out of it. So just know that if you stop breathing, your autonomic nervous system has it handled. You don't have to shake yourself out of it. If you kind of come and go out of your lucid state and a sleep state, great, beautiful. And if you notice that you're not breathing, just let it be. Your body's got it handled. Allow yourself to rest in that quiet mind. Okay, do we have any questions? Okay. Any questions at home, Gino? Okay, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get settled. So lay on your backs. We want to keep the hands and the feet uncrossed. If you need something under your knees to release any tension in your back, please do that. I just ask that you don't put a pillow under your head. And if you do at home have a pillow, just a light one. We want to keep these airways as open as possible. And I always suggest having a blanket nearby, or you can start with a blanket on you. I personally tend to, my hands and my feet get really cold when I do this practice. Again, some people get really hot. So you know your body, you know what you need. And at home, if you have an eye mask or something to cover your eyes, that's always nice. So you can stay in that meditative deep space. Okay, so just let's start by taking some deep breaths in through the nose, breathing all the way to the bottom of the belly. And a slow, open mouth release. Just allowing the body to relax, let go of the day, let go of the week. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Allowing your body to relax more and more on each exhale, in through the nose, breathing to the bottom of the belly. And a slow, open mouth release. One more, just like that. If you're in the room, I'll be doing energy work on you. And at home, just know that energy does not know time or space. It always transcends, so you will be getting some of the goodies at home as well. So let's go ahead and begin the 3-part breath. Open mouth, breathing into the belly, into the chest, and out through the mouth. In through the belly, chest, and release. can let go of your intention. You've already programmed it into your mind, in your energy. So just focus on the breath. On your next inhale, fill your lungs with air and hold. Surrender to the prana.
Para nosotros la ayahuasca es una planta milagrosa, muy sagrada. Se combina para balancear nuestro cuerpo mental, físico, emocional, espiritual, sexual. Toda su combinación se llama la chacruna. De ahí viene hierba de arcoíris, hierba de sango, de ahí viene lengua de tijana. Entonces la ayahuasca no es droga, es una planta sagrada, una planta que te ayuda a educar, a abrir el mundo espiritual. Cuando queremos tomar ayahuasca tenemos que pedir
And release. Rest and reset. Breathe normally for a moment. And return to the 3-part breath. Open mouth, breathing into the belly, into the chest, and out through the mouth. A little more deeply. Surrender into the breath. And get ready for that big inhale and fill your lungs with air and hold. And when you get to the top, take one more sip of air and hold. And release. Breathe normally for a moment. And return to the breath. Breathing 10% more air into your belly this round. last time, fill your lungs with as much air as you've taken in all day. And hold. Allowing this kumbhaka, this sacred retention, to drop you even deeper. And release. Surrender into Shavasana. Breathe normally. Float away. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. Do that again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Wiggling your fingers and toes, bringing formless into form. Allowing your tongue to puddle in the back of your throat. Your eyes to come back into your eye sockets. You are loved, my dear ones. Slowly, slowly, gently make your way onto either side into fetal position. It's a gentle, gentle transition, connecting in with the ground, with Mother Earth, coming back into the body, back into the 3D earth plane. The challenge, the gift, the opportunity is to ground into the earth while also connecting to spirit, to the other dimensions. Some of us are too much in the 3D and not enough open. And others of us travel, interdimensionally travel, and we like being out of our bodies more. And the gift, the challenge, the lesson is to do both. To span both the worlds. To integrate, to connect, wholly connect with the earth, with our bodies, with our energy, with spirit, who is always, always, always here supporting us. Take a moment to connect with your guides, your angels, your loved ones on the other side, ascended masters, spirit of the highest truth and compassion. They are surrounding us now. Feel them, sense them, connect with them. They are very proud of us for taking this sacred time. Slow down, to drop in, to heal, and to love ourselves. Take this sacred moment to ask your spirit team for any support that you need. They always want to support us, but we must connect and ask. We have free will, and they will not breach the boundary without our permission. So take this time now and ask your spirit team for what you need. anywhere to thank them for their wisdom, for their guidance, for their support and their love. And now starting to come back, those of you at home can stay in your comfy beds or on your couch. And those of you in person starting to come back, slowly putting a hand on the earth and beginning to lift yourself into a seated position. Beautiful work, everyone. Your higher selves, thank you for giving yourself this sacred time, this gift, this breath that breathes us, the divine, the divinity that breathes us. We're going to stay in this sacred, tender space. If those of you at home would like to connect with me, share your experiences, ask a question, I would love to hear from you. Gino's got my contact information up on the screen for you. If anybody would like to do this sacred practice one-on-one, I would love the opportunity to hold space for you. I'm here the last Wednesday of every month. Would love to see more of the community back in person. Thank you all. Be gentle with yourselves. Drink a lot of water. This was like an energetic massage. A lot of things shifted inside of you. Notice your dreams. Things may continue to move for the next 24 to 72 hours. Thank you, Universal Spirit Center. And remember that this is our sacred community, and Universal Spirit Center does generously accepts donations, tithings. And that's all we have for this evening. Thank you all. Blessings.